Woo! Start it
Congratulations.
off.
All right, it's all right. All right,
All
well,
right, we're about to go green here.
we'll say I'm joining right now. All right, we'll just kind of kick it off.
We're
Welcome
going
to
green.
the Spark Elite Series intermediate race from Kansas Motor Speedway in Kansas City, Kansas. We're trying to load in here.
All right, we have Electric Blade pulling out. He's leading right now, coming out of turn 2 right now with the 98 of Spiral Cats running in second, and 61 of Rooster in third. He's trying to fall in, looks like it. Yep. Um, Blade's still running up front. Spiral's falling in second. Rooster's looking low. Spire dropping block, and here comes what is that, Herman in the 7? Yep, looking on the high side on the 61 of Rooster.
Earlier this week, Spiral Cats, the 98 car from the Tiny Meat Gang, just got a brand new steering wheel, so he's been working tirelessly day and night trying to cut down his time. So we'll try to see if the wheel helps him out here as Electric Blade starts to get out to about a 2 or 3 car length lead on the rest of the field.
Two-car Mystic just passed Stone for a position. I forgot to check the number. I think it was the 7 of Herman on the outside crossing the stripe.
It looks like the top 5 here are starting to file out single file, with it being Electric Blade in first, Spiral Cats
Oh,
in
that's a
second.
lag.
Oh! And somehow we're looking live at Mav in the 23 car here. A little bit of contact back in the field. They're trying to see who is up in the outside fence there. So we ride along mid-pack with Walking by Faith in the 22 car. Car directly in front of him actually got up into the wall there. It's going to be the 9 car.
Ooh, we have 3 wide coming out of 4 right now. Ooh, 3 wide going into 1 right now. Ooh, look at that. Down and Out Racing, Herman, and Psycho. Looks like Down and Out got the advantage out of that 3 wide right there. Herman's losing a lot of ground to it.
Herman's got a little bit of damage to the front of his 7 car, actually. And he's up into the outside wall right in front of the 00.
The 51's running the high lane, the 46 has a nose up, the 51's going to get a nice run on the backstretch, and the 21 is bump drafting the 51. Nope, not trying to make it 3 wide, still drafting the 51. Ooh, the 21 just made a crossover on that custom 46 of Down and Out Racing. Ooh, the 21 just dropped a nasty block on Down and Out Racing. Down and Out's looking on the bottom in turns 3 and 4. 21 has the high line coming out of 4.
Well, right along
Looks
here
like
with
the
Down and
21's
Out.
going to hold his position.
Sadly, NASCAR Heat is not the easiest to navigate through this field. As a 21 car, looks like it might have got out on the outside wall there just a tad bit. Gets the run on the outside, clears Down and Out. Looks like he's going to have some more trouble from the outside from that 00 car.
And the 7. 7 of the 00 seems to be bunt drafting, going in the 3, going in the 4 right now.
We might have a caution. We have the 78 car in the very tail end of the field, about to cross the stripe here. Looking through the field.
Yeah, he has some damage.
He has a lot of damage. He was in the outside wall for a while there. Looked like he was gonna spin out. Somehow saved it. We keep green. Electric Blade still
He's still. Oh,
pacing the
he's in the
field.
wall again. Oh, I think he just got loose. Oh, he's into the inside wall right now. He's ready to go down a lap. He's still eating that inside wall right now.
I'm not sure what he's necessarily doing. I know he said this is one of his first times that he's done a league race, but that's a
There we go.
heavy amount of damage. He's already a lap down here very early into this race.
Yeah, it looked like he just got loose coming out of 2 right there and just hit that inside wall. Struggling to get into the reverse. What's he doing? Now he's in the grass. He's trying to bring out a caution.
Could get interesting if we do see a caution, because the top 3 have been staying within about a second of each other here. Still Electric Blade pacing the field. He hasn't lost the lead since the beginning of the race.
78th in the pits right now. There'll be 3 laps down coming out. Potentially 4. That looks like a lot of damage he has on the front end of that car.
And Brian last week in the number 78 car, the blue 78 job team racing machine, last week he lost connection at the end of stage 2 after running mid-pack most of the race. I guess running with that, mile and a half course, maybe not too keen on it, not sure what's going on there, but he was the league rookie in his first ever series that he raced. So we'll see if he can somehow claw his way back and be in some sort of contention. Yeah, once you get to this...
Ooh, I think he just got a little loose.
Yeah, he did. He might have gotten into the outside wall there. Looks like Storm.
Yeah, the 22 of, what is that, Walking by Faith? Yeah, 22 Walking by Faith just got around pretty easy. 4th. Yeah.
Spiral Cat's looking on the bottom for second place, actually. We're keeping up with the front here. They're side by side.
We got some good race in the back. The 9 car and the 23 of, I do believe, Mystic. And the 51 of Psycho Man. Oh, hello, we got contact between, in the 22.
So the battle at the front seems to be kind of simmering out. They're pretty equally spaced out, about 3 or 4 car lengths between each other.
Walking by Faith just did a slide job as the 2 is going to come around. And, oh, then we got contact with the 2 car. Oh, he's way on the inside, below the racetrack.
He's going to lose a lot of time. He's going to lose another
he's going to hit the wall right there. That might be a caution if he collects anyone else. Oh, he's in the dirt right now. He's saving it. He's drifting it. Dirt tracking it. Oh, he's coming back up and he loses it. Still in the grass, though. Off the track.
We'll see. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a caution called. Yeah, he's going to keep going. He's going to...
2 cars in the pits.
He's going to make it to pit road. To me, there, since playing in this game there definitely was no need for him to dive down into the grass there. I mean, he was in the outside wall, could have walked it down nice and easily, but to jump into the grass and then gas it, this early in the race.
We got the 51 of Psycho Man and the 23 of, what is that, Mystic Maverick, right? Yeah, Mav battling.
Seems with Kansas, the way that it's made here is if you get that top line, you're basically set. If you can hold off the top line, you're going to be alright. If you can make it to the top line and get to the outside, you're going to have to run off the corner like the 51 car is about to have here. So he's going to try a little bit of an under-over.
He crossed over in the 23. Ooh.
It's going to be close. Yeah, he cleared him. But Mav's not done. He's going to try and send it down on the bottom and try to do a slide job. He's going to slide up the track. Not close enough. 51's going to keep that spot, and we're going to single file out once again back here. Well, he's got brand new tires, so those are definitely going to help out.
He's low on blade right now, trying to get his lap back right now, going to the 3.
And he's gonna make that slide job work. We're riding along with Blade at this very moment. We'll see if those new tires really pull out for him, and see if he can get to a surmountable gap before pit stops.
I was about to say, yeah, they should be either getting pretty close on the stage or getting close to green flag pit stops. We got Blade leading with Spyro in second. And then it looks like Storm Rooster fell back a little bit. Still running in third comfortably. He got in the wall going into 1.
I don't see Blade trying to really send him to put him a lap down. Especially if this is the last lap of the stage, he's just gonna try and coast this one out. So we look behind him, he's got a lot of space out the back. He looks in that rearview mirror, he sees a tiny dot of that 98 car, but
yeah, he has a pretty sizable lead on that 98.
If our sources are correct, out of 4, stage 1 winner will be Electric Blade. Now in this league, we
51 a Psycho Man's looking underneath the 9 car, and the 9 car is going to get him by about 3 lengths.
Very nice. For stage 2, all I can say is, and I've had this one firsthand with Electric Blade, he's definitely good on the long runs. When he gets those tires kind of worn down, he definitely knows how to keep control of his car. The thing that you have to do, and I'm all for trying to be, relaxed, try to hit your marks, but you have to get out in front of Electric Blade, take his line away, and make him find a way to get around you. That's going to be the only way that anybody can pass Electric Blade and win this race.
Yeah, it's going to have to be done on pit stops. Like, the last stage is going to be a green flag pit stop. Probably the first one that goes in before Blade will probably be the winner of this race.
But here we go, restart, start of stage 2. They accelerate up the gears.
Ooh, the 22. Yeah, the 22 got around the 61 on pits. Great work there for the virtual pit crew. Other than that, we got the 9 car that came up right in front of the 51. Oh, the 23 gets up a little high. There might be something. Ooh, the 61's losing spots. The 9's gaining some spots right there.
See what happens when this all thins out right now. They're all conjoined. The only car that's not in that
pack. Got put in the wall. Oh, he's about to get put in the wall again. The 23's ready to shove him up.
We're getting dicey up here in the front of the pack. Looks like we might have one in the grass. Nope. What does that shove him up?
Yeah, you just passed 3 cars right there. You got around that 21 and the 23 right there. That was a great move. He's going to find his way up in front by the end of this stage.
We're going to ride along with Storm Rooster going down low. He's going to actually give a little bit of a bump.
Bobby, down and out race and just put him in the wall and turn 4.
Then spirals out on the outside wall and just lost 4, 5, 6 spots.
Contact. Oh, there we go. We got contact on the front stretch. Oh, the 00 is spinning. Oh,
he's hard on the outside wall.
He's on the outside wall.
And I would not doubt a caution to get called from that. Doesn't seem like it. P-Dog on that 00 is going to keep going.
Yeah, he's probably going to pit this time by, maybe stay out. I don't know.
Well, he's about to be put a lap down. You can see he's got a lot of heavy damage in the front of that
walking by faith, looking on Storm Rooster right here, going into turn 1. Oh, he gave him a nice little bump right there. I think he may have got the 61 on the wall right there. I definitely know that was not intentional right there.
And we're looking back at the 98 car. Spiral Cats was fighting for the lead. Storm Rooster went a little bit below him, hit him in his front or his left rear quarter panel, put him in the outside wall, and he could not get out of the wall. So he drops from second all the way back to what looks like 7th place, fighting with the 2 car. He's going to get below him here. Unfortunate circumstances. Spiral Cats is looking really good in that early run.
Yeah, as long as he makes his way back up through the pack a little bit, they will not rush anything.
And being the team owner of the 98 car, I can say I've definitely told them multiple times, patience is key, and that's what I try to say to all the drivers in my group, all the drivers that are on my teams, both the elite and intermediate. Keep patient, hit your marks, and work your way through the field methodically.
Oh, looks like the 9 guy on the wall right there. He comes low. Looks like the 51 might get a little bit of run coming out of turn 2 right there.
We'll see if he dives to the bottom here going into 3. He's got a little bit of draft. He's not. He's going to stay on the high line, just run his line. Oh, he's going to try and dive.
He's looking a little low. Does he have a fender on him? No, he does not have a fender on him. He almost does. The 9 car goes all the way down to the grass, but the 51 stays on the track.
We'll say all three of us here, we all race in the Elite Series. I gotta ask,
51's looking low on the back stretch on the 9 car.
I gotta ask here, man. Slugger, Gage, how bad would you guys want to be in this race? I'm trying to battle up with these guys. As you're watching, now going to be a 4-car battle for what looks to be 5th place.
Looks like the 00 just won the pits. Sorry.
Oh, all good. 9 car down to the outside wall.
Oh,
we're 4 wide. We are 4 wide. Big crash.
Yeah, that's going to be a wreck. Oh, that's going to be a caution. Holy cow, I just switched cameras on the 51 to see him looking behind, and all of a sudden it was 4 wide. Woo.
And we got that all on camera there, our camera. The relaxed yellows is...
Wow. Maybe it was a good thing we talked about changing the cautions there the other day, double, right?
Mm-hmm. Next week you'll see a little bit of a new caution rule, since we've had a little bit of complaints here, especially with wrecks like that, where the caution's not brought out. NASCAR Heat 4's relaxed caution rule is what we run, so that way, you know, it's not a caution fest. But crashes like that 100% should be called, as the 76 car or 78 car is. I don't know what he's doing.
He lost it again.
Not sure what's going on there, but. Yeah, we saw them running 4 wide, and we saw it looked like two of the cars in the back looked like it was the 2 car, and I believe somebody else got together.
It was the 2, then 21, the 51. I think Spiral maybe got involved in that too. Yes.
Yeah, it looks like they've got at least a 1.5, maybe 2-second lead on the 3rd place car walking by Faith there in that 22.
Yeah, it looks like we got a battle between these Toyotas for the rest of the race unless something happens.
Well, we'll see. So we still got the stage 2 break, so we're gonna at least get conjoined up one more time. Plus green flag pit stops in the 3rd stage, so we'll see what happens. So we're gonna ride on board with the 61.
Hey Gage, can you give us a rundown of the top 5 right now? We'll lap around real quick. I think it is D. Herman in the bright 7 car because I'm watching Cycle Man right now as I am his team owner. 51 of My Bad Racing. Yeah, that's. Oh, he just came up on the track right in front of Herman.
Yeah, at this point, if you're the 78 car, your race is almost over. You're going to be down almost 4 laps. Oh, Storm Rooster just got to the outside wall going into 1. Looked like he almost had a run on electric, but looks like he just went out about probably a 4 or 5 car length lead. Looks like it's going to be all she wrote for stage 2 up the front here.
That 78 car should be on the apron right now, letting these guys go by right now. He does not look like he's having a car to handle right now.
He's up in the outside wall.
We got the 21 looking low on him, going into 3, going into 4 right now.
We're going to have a little bit of a battle here if you turn your attention. The 46 car, the 9 car, and the 98. It's going to be almost, they almost went 3 wide there.
Ooh, the Nutritrons cars. Ooh.
Contact in the back of the field, down and out, goes down low, hits the 98 car out in the outside wall. A lot of damage there to the 98 and to the 46. Again, in the Smart Intermediate Series and the Elite Series, we don't do stage points, it's just for the caution breaks. The only points that are given out at the end of the race are the points that are given out for positions at the wave of the checkered flag. Get the final lap of stage 2. We're going to run on board with the Electric Blade. Rushing to look out the back of Electric Blade's 19 car. And you can see they've got about almost a whole straightaway lead on the 3rd place car. As we come out of 4, stage 2 winner is going to be the 19 car Electric Blade 93. Sweep stage 1 and stage 2, followed closely by Storm Rooster in the 61. I think you're right on that one. We'll see what pit strategies come out here because there's a lot of damage throughout the field.
Yeah, we might be seeing our first. You can go.
My goodness.
Alright, we might be seeing our first ever sweep here in the Spark E series. Oh, we got the 21 up front right now. Looks like he either didn't pit or he just took 2 tires right now, but we have the 21 on the inside taking the green flag right now. Start of the final stage.
And just like that, Spook actually gets out. He clears before turn 1. He's going to have the preferred lane going into 1 and 2. There's a mad dash behind him. Oh, it's not over yet. Oh, big wreck! There's going to be a big wreck.
Oh. My team's in the wall. Whoa, he has lost a lot. We got this.
21 car is actually popping into pit road. Looks like he just forgot to pit. Wow.
Oh, we got.
And we're 3 wide.
Oh, the 9 cars in the wall right there. Herman on the low side and the 51 of Psycho on the high side right now. Oh, the 23's looking.
Oh, don't wreck, don't wreck, don't wreck!
Oh, don't wreck. This is good racing right here. Woo.
My goodness.
51 pulled out in front of the 7 and the 23 falls behind the 7. It looks like the 2 is looking low on the 98 right there.
And look who's starting to mash his way up the field. That 19 car. He's already made up 3 or 4 positions from that restart.
Yeah, the 9 car looks like he got a little loose out of 2 right there. He's losing a couple spots. He's down and out racing. He's passed him on the low side on the backstretch.
So we got a new leader, the 22 car.
He's coming up and he just put the 9 car on the wall. Looks like he just got a little tight.
We're gonna ride on board here with the 19 car if we can get to him. And just... we got the 21 car actually heading out from pit road right now. He's gonna blend in.
Ooh, we got battle for the lead right here between Walking by Faith and Rooster. Looks like he just kissed it, and Rooster comes in turn 3 hot. He's trying to make the slide job work. Faith's gonna pass him low as Rooster lost a lot of momentum coming out of 4 right there. We're still staying neck and neck, and it looks like Faith is going to lead this lap. Yeah, that yellow car's getting...
Oh, they're about to go through
brighter
wide.
and brighter. Right when the 61 and the 22's battling, as we got the 51 and 3. Oh, the 98 just hit the wall. The 51's and 3 with the 7 looking on the low side, looking for 3rd. And it looks like Blade is just creeping into the top 5 almost right there. He looks like he's in 6th right now.
He is. He just passed Spiral Cats for that 6th position. And if you saw earlier in that restart, I don't know what exactly happened there. It looked like Rooster went down to try to force it 3 wide, hit the 22 car up the track a little bit, and the 22 car went straight into the 19, shoved him to the outside wall. Looked like just a case of trying to stick your nose in and make it stick, and it almost gave the short end of the stick to the dominant leader there.
Alright, looks like Psycho finally got that 3rd spot back as Herman was trying to battle with him on the low side. And we have Electric Blade back in the top 5, it looks like right there, maybe. He's battling with the 2 car right now. Nope, still in 6. Herman losing a little ground as he was on the low side in turn 1 and 2.
As
The 2 car right there.
We're riding on board with the 19 car of Electric Blade. Oh, the 7 car got up. Oh,
the 19 just got put in the wall.
Oh, 1 car went down into the grass.
Man, that's what he needed. He had a rough time in the Elite Series last week due to some of the uncalled caught. Oh, and the 19 just got put on the wall again on the backstretch.
And that 7
Looks
car.
like he had a run on the 7 car, and he was trying to get the high side, and the 7 car just didn't see him and put him in the wall. And that 19 car must be furious right now.
See, he's going to definitely have the run out of the corner.
Alright, looks like we got Storm Rooster leading right now with Walking by Faith in 2nd.
So what we believe to be the top 5 right now is going to be Storm Rooster leading the race, Walking by Faith with Close in 2nd. We're going to have
we got a good battle for 3rd, and that's a car in the wall.
We're going to have the 2 car of Finchy, looks like actually just went 3 wide. Look at this, Electric Blade and Spiral Cat side by side going into 3 for 3rd place. Look, he's right back into a podium position as that 19 car.
Yeah, that 19 car needs a caution right now to get back up with these leaders. He's got a lot of, I shouldn't say a lot of damage, he has some moderate damage on that car right now and needs all the speed he can get.
And it looks like, I'm not sure if it was just a little bit of a lag issue there, but it looked like I almost saw Storm Rooster get to the outside wall. A little tad bit there, but you almost want to think, do you want to all four pit together? Almost have it like a super speedway type deal where, you know, you get your group of friends, you get your group of drivers that can work together. Even though that's exactly what they're not doing, as it looks like Spiral Cats is going to the outside. He might be able to make something work if he gets the run on the outside.
Guys, I'm here to report that we have a fatality in this race right now. The 00 of P-Dog Peyton will not be finishing this race. We got a nice battle between the 46, the 9, the 23, and the 51 right now. Oh, the 9 got loose. He's on the wall. Oh, he just hit Peyton. Or not Peyton, the 51 and the 23 right there coming out of 2. Oh, man, Psycho must be furious right now after running in third and losing it on the front stretch. Now is running pretty much one of the last cars on the lead lap right now. Yeah, no, I've spun out of 4 a couple of times and put me straight in the pits here. Not fun.
So it looks like we're going to start to see the group of Spiral, Electric, Hermads, and I believe Finch.
Oh. Yeah, speaking of that, Electric Blade's still in third right now. Oh, Rooster hits the wall going to one right there. Looks like he's scraping it right there as his quarter panel. And that brought Faith right back up to him. He's looking high right now, coming out of 2.
We got the 78 car on the bottom of the track there, kind of just coasting, not sure what's going on in there.
Oh, we got a little bit of contact in 3. Oh, there we go. Oh, Faith just pounded that outside wall.
And look who's going to be creeping up right behind him. Look at this. 98 car of Spiral Cats and the 19 car of Electric Blade are just marching right back out to him. We're going to have a nice battle for the lead upcoming here. Storm Rooster's going to get a lot of space in between them.
Yeah, that just looked like to be a racing incident right now. We're getting pretty long into this run, and the tires are starting to fade. And Leader's adrenaline must be pumping, so... Well, we have the 19 in the pits right now. I hate to intrude on you right there, but the 19 is in the pits.
So a little bit of a strategy call coming on over here. Also, Golfin, go into your settings, make sure you have your audio broadcast sharing, because I just checked the broadcast and did not hear you speaking, but I heard Slugger, but I did not hear that your mic was transmitting over our broadcast. So you might have just been transmitting in the dark this entire time. Well, I would go in and double check it real quick, because I just checked my broadcast and I didn't hear you when you talked. But,
Alright, we have the 9 car in the pits right now as well.
Yeah, that might go fast.
9
Double
car's
check.
pulled in a stall right now. Spiral Cats is pulling up right behind Walking by Faith right now. Make sure your mic's not muted.
His mic's not muted. Make sure it's in other people's broadcasts. Make sure you go in there and say that your voice can be heard in others broadcasts.
All I know is that Storm Rooster and Walking by Faith better be pitting real soon because Electric Blade was not far behind them. He's making up time right now.
And look at this. Spiral Cats is going to the inside of Walking by Faith for the second place here.
Yeah, Faith's car must be real tight right now after that impact he took on the outside wall a couple laps ago.
We'll see what happens here. This Faith is going to clear him out of 2. We'll see who comes in here, if anybody will come in here as we look the top 3 in the shot.
51's in right now. .21 cars in.
And 10-4. So we'll see what happens here, because Electric Blade's been making up a lot of time with that new tires. It looks like the top 2 are going to be coming in. That's for sure.
Yep,
Storm Rooster
is in right now, and Faith is coming in right now as well. This is a tight pit road right here.
So Spiral Cats is going to stay out. We're going to go and we're going to watch this battle off the pit road, which is going to be a
Looks
little...
like the 2 car winning as well. I'm going to keep my eye on that 19 car, see where he comes out.
And we're watching the 61 and the 22 are literally on each other's doors in pit road.
Spiral Cats is coming in the 3 right now as we speak. Not Spiral Cats. Electric Blade is coming in the 3 right now. Coming in the 4 right now.
Let's see. Faith and Storm are both right now. Storm and Faith are both coming out of pit road. Storm actually got a lot of time on him. That damage
Electric Blade right now is the leader. Oh wait, no. Wait, is the Spiral still out right now?
Spiral is still out. Yep.
Herman is coming in right now.
So right now, here's the battle, is we're trying to see if Spiral Cats comes out before the 19 car. Whoever comes out here... Oh, look at that.
Nav is also in now, too.
19 just beat the 98 off of pit road.
Yeah, he's putting a pretty decent gap on that 98 right now. Oh, man, that's the advantage of pitting early right now. Question is, will they catch up to him? Because he pitted at least 5 laps before they did. Yeah, Blade might have to be stopped with one more time, or he's banking on a caution, which I probably wouldn't be right now with how spaced out this field is.
Not only how spaced out the field is, but just how kind of inconsistent the game is at calling these cautions.
Oh yeah, there definitely should have been at least 2 cautions called today. Oh man, especially that 4-car wreck.
So at the moment, Electric Blade, Storm Rooster, Walking by Faith, Spiral Cats, 1, 2, 3, 4. This has been the battle all race long.
Alright, I did just check one more time. My voice is now transmitting through, so we are all set to go. Not really sure why it wasn't earlier, but we're all set now, so.
Go.
That's good. Alright, so can you give us a rundown on the top 5 right now after these guys just did their green flag pit stops?
Yeah, so from what I can see at the moment, it still appears that it is obviously Electric Blade out front, Storm Rooster running behind him.
And gaining on him too, might add.
That's very true, and then I believe Walking by Faith is 3rd, and that's really all I can see at the moment from looking at Mav's stream here. He's running in 9th right now, so I can see 7 through 11 at the moment. But I tell you what, it's only the
Spiral
top 10.
Cats is in 4th here.
Yeah, Storm Rooster and Walking by Faith are definitely gaining an Electric Blade really fast right now. I'm looking at a Walking by Faith camera right now, and that yellow car is getting bright.
That's right, and that's the difference in the pit window there. I mean, those fresher tires, about 5 laps fresher, are really going to make a difference for them here.
Yeah, the question is, can Electric Blade make it on fuel, or can the leaders? I feel like Herman and Maverick can, but can the rest do it? They're on fresher tires right now.
Watching Maverick stream, he just crossed the line with 24 to go, or I'm sorry, 25 to go, and looked like his fuel was 1 lap short, and he pitted at the very end of his fuel run before.
Oh, it's gonna get interesting! Oh, the 78 car's up front, into the wall, right in front of the leaders. It looked like he impeded Storm a little bit, and a little bit of faith. Well, it definitely looks like Storm has Electric Blade's draft right now, running up front. Oh, he's
definitely gaining on him quickly.
Yeah, he's gonna get around that 19 in the next couple of laps right here. Looks like we got the 7 car battling the 9 right there. 7 low, 9 high.
Here's the thing that you got to take into account. Yeah, those 5 laps were nice at the beginning there, and he caught up to him. And here's the thing: is will they start to level out, and will he be able to get past him? Getting to him is one thing, getting past him is a whole another ballgame.
He definitely will. 5 laps is definitely a pretty big gap. 2 or 3 laps, yeah, that's pretty much about the same, but 5 laps, that's a pretty big margin right there.
We're gonna ride along here with Storm Rooster. See if he can find a way to get past this 19 car and take the lead of the race. At the moment, from what I'm looking at, it's going to be a battle between Storm Rooster and Electric Blade for this checkered flag.
That's definitely what it appears to be.
Look at Storm, he's about to close up on this back bumper. Watch for him on this back straightaway. If he can get a run off of 1 and 2, I will not doubt that he tries to dive it down low.
That's for sure. You can tell he is looking for a spot to pass here. He wants that first place position.
Oh, Blade's in the outside wall. Oh, they made contact.
They made contact. Oh boy.
Oh, look is right behind him in the catbird seat, walking by Faith. He's got a little bit of room behind him.
Yeah, Faith's
I think the best view of this battle too is. I was going to say, I think the best view of this is probably that 22 car. He's got to be loving watching these first 2 guys just battle it out.
Storm Rooster's
He's just
going
to
down
be
low.
gaining positions.
For the lead of the race.
He's not that far behind.
Storm Rooster.
Storm Rooster takes it.
We'll see if he can clear him coming out of the 2. Oh, Blade got in the outside wall. His tires are fried.
And we're going to be coming to 20 laps to go at the end of this lap here. And I don't think there's anybody that's on this track currently that's going to make it on fuel.
So here's the thing now. If you pit, do you take tires or do you just go fuel only?
That's definitely going to be a tough call for these leaders. I think you definitely have to take at least the right side tires with how hard these drivers are taking it into the outside lane here. It's definitely going to eat them up as the race moves on. But it's going to be a tough decision. There's definitely going to be some guys that take 4 tires because, you know, if they lose a second or 2, they might be able to gain it back. But it's going to be tough to call for sure.
Oh, we already have a strategy right now. The 51 is on pits right now. I don't know if he's on the lead lap or not. The 51 is on pit road right now.
Last I saw, he was the last car on the lead lap, so he might be getting his pit in, trying to get those fresh tires and really just kind of get it all back. You know, yeah, he might make up some serious ground.
4 tires and fuel right now would definitely be the call right here if I was the 51. And it definitely looks like he's taking 4 tires as he's still in pits.
Not sure what happened,
the 21
but oh my goodness.
Just headed down as well.
We're getting a little bit of a cooked up battle here for the lead. Storm Rooster.
2 cars. Oh no, that's not.
They've fallen back to that 20 car. That 22 car is right behind the leaders here.
Yeah, Blade is losing ground.
Oh, he spins!
Oh, the 19 goes around.
No!
Oh, he almost got the 98.
Oh, and the
and
man
it's gonna stay green, it appears. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, that 19 car is gonna have to go in pits this time by, or else his race is over.
I think that's all she wrote for the 19 car now. It looks like it's gonna be 61, 22, and 98.
Oh, he just got on the wall coming out of 4 right there.
I was gonna say the 78 car is kind of flirting with the 19 there as well. You know, it's definitely he's clear now, but they were close, and the 78 looks like he's just a little bit all over the track there.
You know, the question is right now, do you think that 7 car of Herman and that 23 car of Maverick trying to save some fuel right here? Because last time I checked, you said they were 1 lap short.
Yeah, I just watched Maverick cross the line with 16 to go, and he's got 14 laps of fuel as he crosses the line, so he's either going to have to really conserve some fuel, or he's just going to go and gas and go on his final stop. He's got his tires on the right side look like they're in the 60 percentile, so it's going to be tough for him. But they could run it pretty close.
Faith just got loose off of 2. Lost a little bit of space to the leader there.
Well, it's almost in pits right now. 19 is in pits right now.
22 car looks like he's coming in. 22 car is coming in. Walking by Faith is coming into pit, and so is the 98 car of Spiral Cats.
Wow.
Strategy
well,
calls.
Rooster's going to have to pit this time or else.
Not necessarily. Depends about tires. It depends who's going to get tires.
Looks like
and who's
Herman.
not.
Well, there's a red car that just came in.
Electric
9
Blade
car
is...
just went in. Herman just went
9
in.
and Herman just came in as well.
Looks like the 61 car is coming in. Storm Rooster's coming in this time as well.
I'm looking at Faith right now. He's still in stall right now. He could be taking 4.
I'm watching Spiral Cats as well.
I think he's taking. Yeah, Faith is definitely taking 4. He has not got out of the pit stall yet. Yep, he's leaving right now. Where's that 98?
Spiral Cats is just leaving the pits right now.
He definitely took 2. Faith took 4, and I think.
And it
Herman
looks
took
like
2 as
Storm
well.
Rooster just made his way in, but the 2 car just took the lead with Mav, the 23, coming in in third at the moment. The 2 car is the car in front of Mav, and I tell you what, they are about a half a track apart at the moment. So, you know, there's a lot of drivers who are still going to have to pit.
If
think
a
Storm
caution
took 2
were to
tires
come
as
out
well.
right now, that 98 car is right behind the leader. He'd be the first car a lap down. This would be detrimental to a lot of the drivers back deeper into the field.
I was going to say Faith would be in really good standing right now because he looks like he took 4 tires. The 61 definitely took 2. That was a short stop.
So right now we got Finchy Fanatic. I almost said Finchy Fantastic. That would have been a lot better of a name to say. Finch,
I think we might need to change
Finchy's in
that
the
name
outside.
after this
Finchy's
race.
in the outside wall actually, he's scrubbing off a little bit of speed. That 98 car is going to get a little bit of a run on him.
Yeah, it looks like that 22 has clear track minus the 78 car ahead of him with 4 fresh tires.
Well, we believe to be 4 fresh tires. He might have also had damage and had to come in for damage and only got 2, but we'll never know until
That
after
78
this
car
race.
almost came up onto him.
That's for sure, guys. And I tell you what, I believe the 98 that's running behind the 2 there is actually a lap behind the 2 at the moment.
I
don't
believe
know if
he
the
is. He's
2
the
is
first car a lap
actually-
down.
The 19's
believe
coming up on
so.
some traffic on the 23 and the 46 of Bobby and Maverick.
So from
Yeah, Bobby.
from what I'm understanding here is that 98 car is now not a lap down. He just unlapped himself, but he came into pit. The 2 car has not pit yet. Neither has Mav. Neither has the car in third, I believe. If I'm not mistaken, Spiral will be the first car once this all settles out.
Storm Rooster's ahead of Spire right now. I see him right now. Storm Rooster is coming across the stripe right now, and Spiral's crossing it right now. He's got a couple seconds on him.
Yep, I was looking. I saw the 51 car, not the 61 car.
I know, those are some...
It looks like the
pretty
2,
identical
the
pit
leader
teams right
is
there.
into the pits at the moment. Mav is coming around. Looks like he's going to stay out, and he is going to take over first place for the time being. He is still going to be a little bit short on gas, it appears, though, with 9 to go.
Who's the closest car to him?
he's coming out of...
It looks like the 61 of Storm Rooster is the closest car behind him at the moment being.
Maverick is going pretty slow on my screen right now.
He is struggling. He has got some really worn out tires at the moment.
He's coming down. Is he coming in? He's not coming in this
No.
time.
You know what I think he's doing is I think he's trying to save up that fuel. I think he's got enough of a buffer where he's just trying to ride this thing out and save as much fuel as he can.
It is
Walking
going to
by
be tough.
Faith
It
is
looks
low
like
on
he
the
is about
51 right
2
now.
laps short.
We'll see if he can do something with
Risk
it.
versus reward right now. He'll get some pretty good points if he pits right now and just splashes and goes. But what if he runs out? That's the problem. There ain't no telling where he's going to finish after that.
I think
That's for
he's
sure. It
saying
looks like
win
he's
or
got-
nothing.
He's got about a third of a track lap right now on Storm Rooster, so he could definitely splash and go and probably get out and maintain his lead, but Storm Rooster definitely has the fresher tires, which are going to help him a lot.
I don't know if that's going to work out because this pit lane is pretty long. This is a fast track. Oh, the
Yeah,
78
Storm
car
Rooster's
spun.
coming
The 78 car just spun and took out the leader.
He did.
Oh,
Mav is down to the
no.
inside
The
wall.
78 car just
And-
took out Mav, the leader, and no caution is called. Wow, that is... Wow.
That is a tough break for our leader there, Mav.
Oh, you hate to see it. He's in the dirt right now.
He is going
That
sideways. He
78
might clip.
that
Oh, he's around
78 car.
again.
What is the 78 car doing?
I think the 23's trying to get a caution, or he's just that mad right now.
He is battling with his car. He is just spinning all over the place at the moment. Gets
Yeah,
it back
just
onto
bring-
the apron, and he is going to keep it straight and head into the pits. Actually spins it into the pits. With the 78 following in behind him.
Wow,
Oh,
I
that
am
might
not
be an interesting
sure.
battle coming off the pits right there. Oh, someone's on the dirt coming across the line. Man, it just got. Oh, looks like the 21. 21's still going into one right now.
Yeah, 21's on the apron as we ride along with Storm Rooster.
It's still green. It's the 6, or not the 61. The 9 car still up to speed, coming out of 4 right now.
Wow, you hate to see it. And that's one of those things that you just cannot stand for.
I definitely know that 78 car was not trying to wreck him. He's been battling his car all race long. You just hate
Yeah,
to
that's
see
for
it.
sure. And, it really stinks as Mav, our leader going into there, is coming out of the pits now. He actually spun it coming out of the pits on the apron there as the 61's about to pass him and take him 2 laps down going
Yeah.
into the final
I
part
wanna-
of this race.
I want to divert your attention. Look at that 98 car. Look, he's getting a lot closer to Storm Rooster. He's only about maybe a second and a half back. We're
Yeah,
right along the spiral.
he-
He's got newer tires. I believe he took 2 and the Storm might have taken none. Can we get how many laps do we have to go?
Let's see, looks like Mav's about to pass the finish line here. He's 2 laps down. Looks like they are 3 to go here for our leaders. Looks like it is the 61 of Storm Rooster, followed by the 98 of Spiral Cats, and then the 22 that has been riding along in third for majority of this race of Walking by Faith behind him.
Well, looks like this 98 car is slowly gaining the 5th place
Yeah, that
finish at
98
Daytona
was
last
close.
week.
He's got that draft on that 61 right now.
They're going to be about one and a
he's on
half
his
laps to
bumper.
go, and he is there. He wants this win. He's trying like hell trying to get up there.
Spiral Cats, back in 2010 when he was racing in iRacing, he actually ended up racing with Scott Speed and Chase Elliott back on the sim back in the day, and he said he was pretty competitive with them. Now he's got a wheel, and now he's really showing what he can do. He looks like he's going to try and go for the inside. He's got the draft. Looks like we're hitting the white flag.
We are going to have a
Oh,
battle.
no, he
as the
blocked
98
him.
gets into the wall.
He blocked him.
Oh my goodness.
He blocked him up into the
Oh.
wall. No way.
Ah, you hate to see it.
This race isn't over, folks. He's still coming with a head of steam. So we come into 3 and 4. Does he have
61
enough?
has a clear track.
But does he have enough tires? Does he have enough fuel? The 98 car is trying one last ditch effort. It looks like it's going to be too little too late. The 61 car, Storm Rooster out of turn 4. Winner of the Kansas race, Spark Intermediate Series.
That is right, guys. It looks like Storm Rooster rounding out the top with a great race there. Spiral Cats of the 98 in second. Walking by Faith finishing third. Finchy Fanatic in the 2 car finishing fourth. Our dominant leader for the first couple of stages, Electric Blade in the 19 with fifth. Herman in the 7 car finishing sixth. Knight Rider in the 9 in seventh. Down and Out rounding it out in eighth. You know, guys, that was a very competitive race and quite the finish there.
And Storm Rooster last week, he dominated Daytona. He ended up leading every lap except for 5 of them. And the last lap, he was a half lap short on fuel. Finished P6. He comes back this week and gets the win at Kansas. We'll try and get him in here as the winner of race number 2 at Kansas Motor Speedway. We'll also probably try to get in Electric Blade and also Spiral Cats to do a little post-race interview and talk to them and see what's going through their minds.
Ooh, man, that was a good race.
That was an exciting one for sure.
I'd had my heart pumping at the end there. It was a close one.
Yeah, that 98 car, oh, people already, no, people aren't already leaving. Looks like
Alright, well, we're going to send an invite here to our winner, try to get him in the broadcast. Get him a couple questions and see what's going on. Wow. Reviewing this after the... to our... wow, that's just an insane race. And you can tell right there. There's the winner of your race, Storm Rooster in the 61 car. How you feeling there, buddy?
Oh my God! Spiral had my butt cheeks clenching. I'll tell you what. I came out and I was like 2.4 seconds ahead of him, and I was like, "Oh God, he took 4 tires. He's gonna catch me no problem." And then he said he took 2 tires. I'm like, "Okay, that's fine." And then he just kept getting closer and closer and. Man, I don't know what it looked like on your guys' screen, but I went up to block him, and
we were watching that.
It looked like we were on board with Spiral. It looked like he went up high, you went up high to block him, and it was just a little bit of a racing incident where you guys might have hit quarter panels or something and just hit him into the outside wall a little bit. It was a clean racing incident. There was really, you're racing for the win.
It definitely wasn't intentional.
You're racing for the win. There's nothing you can do there.
No, I thought he was going to try to go low, so that way. So then when he went high, I went up about halfway up the track, and then I saw he was getting there, so I stopped moving up the track, and then he hit the wall. I'm just right away. I'm asking, "Did I hit you? Did I hit you?" And he said it was just a momentum deal from him going to the track. But I really want to apologize to Electric Blade. I guess I lagged and spun him out or something, and I've never lagged before.
So are you talking about that restart? Yeah, so we're actually getting little fun messages in our community here. It looks like what happened was on that restart, looks like that the 21 car didn't pit, and he looked like he spun his tires or something going into one. You really had nothing better to do. You had to send it down low, and you did. And it looked like the 21 car came down on you. You guys made contact, and that 21 car got shot up into the 19, which ultimately ruined his race.
Who else do we want in this? Do we want Spiral Cats here?
We're gonna get Spyro, and we're also gonna have a chat with Electric Blade as well, and talk to him about it. But
yeah, when the 21, he restarted no tires. I mean, that's just something you can't do. League race, and you gotta have them
right now.
You gotta have them tires, and I held it down low, and he gave me about a lane and a half. Okay, maybe half a lane, and I got underneath him, and then I guess he said he checked on the radio. He said he checked up to let everybody go by, and that's when.
Yeah, definitely was one of those. Was just a clean racing incident. But all right, anything you want to say before we take in Spiral Cats here?
Ever raced, and we went a whole race with no cautions, no drama.
Oh, there should let's talk about this. There should have been some cautions in that race. There should have been about 2 of them. We had a 4-car wreck that should have been called, but it wasn't. But
yeah, there was a nice pileup on that front stretch right there with 4 cars.
Oh man, yeah. Hopefully 704 fixes that. I mean, running strict cautions, that's kind of iffy because people can wreck by themselves, and you guys know how that goes. But be nice if they would fix that.
Yeah, 100%. But all right, man. Well, congrats on the win. We're gonna try and get Spiral in here. But congratulations. That was a fun one, my man. That was a fun one, man. All right. Well, let's try and get Electric in here. I know he's a little heated after the race, but we just want to at least, give him our condolences. I'm not gonna get demonetized. I'm not worried about it. He's professional about it. It was a racing incident. He should know that. But we're gonna see. If he comes in here, cool. If he doesn't, no big deal. But all right, Storm, you have a good day, man. We'll see if he joins. If he does, we'll talk to him about it. Just let him know he had the dominant car and all that good jazz. But maybe so. But oh, we do have. Let's see here. Well, we got Spiral and Electric joining up here. We're gonna speak to Spiral or to Electric here first when that works. Not sure why neither of them are connecting very well right now. There we go. We got Electric in here. We're also waiting for Spiral to join. Electric. So that was horrible to see. You had the dominant car all night, man. You definitely 100% should have won that race. I know a little bit of tempers going around, man. But how are you feeling?
It's whatever.
I mean, it's early in the season, man. You know you definitely have the dominant car. You're definitely one of the dominant drivers in this league. So I do not doubt in my mind that you're going to come back and probably respond with a win here next week. But it was just from our eyes, what we saw looked like that 61 car went down low. The 21 car just didn't pit. It looked like, and you guys went 3 wide. 21 car went down and just a little bit of contact with the car down low and shot himself right up to you, man. But you were coming back that entire time too. We were watching you. It took you about less than 10 laps. You were already back up in the top 4. Almost, you were all the way up actually to the top 3 from what I saw.
Yeah, you worked your way back up there.
Even after that, man, you had the dominant car. But we just wanted to say you were definitely one of those cars today where we had our bets going that you were going to be the one. It was going to be you in that 61 car, but just a little bit of unfortunate events.
Yeah. When the 61 passed me, I was behind him and he lagged a little bit and hit my nose and I spun out in turn 2. That's why I dropped all that far back.
Yeah, I did see that. That was the other race incident. Yeah, that was in the middle of the final stage there. We did see that one. That was one of those times where we also were just kind of holding our breaths. But you got the dominant car. Look forward to next week. Take what you can. We all know that probably these next couple weeks, not only here in the intermediate but also in the Elite Series, you're going to be a force to be reckoned with.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah, man, just keep your head up high. All of us here that were broadcasting, we were watching you the entire time, man. Everybody was like, "Oh, look, there's Electric. He's going up past another car, going 3 wide, past 2 on the outside."
Man, just take a breath.
You were
just
kicking
regain
ass,
it.
kicking ass, taking names.
Yep.
Yeah.
We go again on Monday, so take your breath and just regroup and get ready for Monday.
Who can't wait for the shit show at Richmond. But all right, man, we'll let you go. You go and enjoy your afternoon or night wherever you're at, and just look ahead towards next week.
Yep, no problem.
All right, man, you have a good one.
Y'all too.
Yeah. Lastly, we got Spiral Cats in here. Spiral, you in here? What happened at the end there? It looked like you went up high when we had our interview with him. He said he thought you were going to go down low, so he went up high. And just things just didn't work out too well. But man, you took Yeah, I mean, either way, man, you had a hell of a race. That two-tire call at the end there was almost a winning call, but it just fell just short. Fell one lap short. I had no doubt in my mind that you would have had him if you had gotten to his outside or even to his inside, you would have had him.
Did you make any adjustments to that car out of that pit stop other than just the two tires? Like you put any wedge, take any out, just tires?
Well, we talked about it. I kind of let the viewers know that your brand new wheel. How'd that work out for you?
Yeah, it was a four car race with you, the 19, the 61, and that 22. It just, you know, you just drew the short stick right there and just kept getting sent back.
But it did all kind of pan out in the end, though. Is even though you had the short stick a few times earlier in the race, you got up there and finished your P2 spot, and as Double said earlier, you had one more lap. It was almost certain you were going to run him down and take the win there.
Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah, keep your head up after that finish right there. Like
For sure.
you looked gone after when he sent that block on you, but you got right back up there after that. Yeah, that was definitely great racing at your end right there. Keep your head up.
Yeah, you ran very well tonight, and for sure you're going to be one of the top few cars, so we're going to have to be keeping an eye out for the rest of the season here.
Yeah, that Tiny Meat Gang 98 car, man. You're making me proud. Making me proud. Oh, don't smack! Don't smack talk! No, no.
Hey,
That's not
this
how
is
you
a
do it.
family show right here, right?
All right. Well, I'm gonna put that in on your little thing. Quote: I'm gonna be tough the rest of the season. Add that one in there for the next broadcast. But all right, man. Well, congrats on the second place. Doing me proud, man. But all right, man. Yep. You have a good one.
Yep, great running. Have a good one.
Cool. All right. Well, that'll wrap it up for us here. You guys got anything else you want to add or?
No, it was a great race. Definitely think the biggest change looking forward to next week is going to be what happens with the new cautions that are going to be implemented. It's going to possibly change up how these guys are going to be driving and racing these races a little bit. So it'll be interesting moving forward. But there's definitely a strong group of guys here.
Yeah, most definitely. Slugger, anything you want to say?
Yeah, these guys have some really strong guys right here. Yeah, as we see Storm Rooster taking the dub here at Kansas, as next week we're going to head to Chicagoland. So it's probably going to have the same front runners that race with Storm Rooster walking by faith, Spiral Cat, and Electric Blade running up front all race because we have another mile and a half we got to go to.
Oh yeah, most definitely. But if you enjoyed watching this, man, go ahead and drop a like, hit that subscribe button. We'll be broadcasting the intermediate series every Thursday night. If you are interested, every Monday night, follow Storm Rooster, the winner of today's race. He's actually the broadcaster for the Elite Series. So if you're interested in watching a league grow and catch it before it was big, come over and check it out. But for myself, Double A, for Slugger, for Golf Engage, I guess we're gonna call that one a night. Have a good one. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next week.